I'm just going to go right into it. When Adam didn't protect his household and blamed his woman, they gave her manhood. When society and government stripped her of her rights and demanded that her whispers of wisdom turn into a shout, even a bark, they gave her manhood. When he left her to do a job that was designed for two by herself, and she began to call that abandonment by a different name, calling it independence, singing, "Oh, the women who are independent, throw your hands up at me." They gave her manhood. When she was forced to wish her mom Happy Father's Day, they gave her manhood. When Steve Harvey discounted the strength of femininity handed to her by her creator and told her that her thoughts weren't good enough, so she should think like a man, and she did, they gave her manhood. When she was made to feel ashamed to be a mother and embarrassed by the very emotions that nurture life, they gave her manhood. She built up a muscle to wrestle. She built up a muscle to wrestle. She built up a muscle to wrestle the woman she was created to be. When the youth group and young adult ministry taught her that all the guys in the church were potential husbands, and never taught her to just seek brothers, or taught the guys to just be brothers to their sisters, that romantic was the only relationship that she could have with a man, and she became the aggressor in pursuit, they gave her manhood. When that guy in church dated her for a while, and then told her how much he loved the God in her, but broke up with her because even though her heart was like Mary, mother of Jesus, her face fell just a little bit short of Gabriel Union. When he traded eternal things for things that pass away, they gave her manhood. When she discovered that the sway of her hips and the tone of her voice had the power to make men with no self-control empty their pockets, fall to their knees, and bow at her feet, they gave her manhood. She wanted to practice this corrupted perversion of her once beautiful feminine strength. So she took herself a girlfriend to affirm that she had indeed mastered this manhood. When this was approved and applauded as sexy by the very men who abandoned her or either despised through the horrors of corrected rape so she'd be forced to fight back, they gave her manhood. When that girl hit puberty and realized that makeup really wasn't her thing and her body kind of looked awkward in a dress and those other girls cut her down, then being a woman became connected and defined by the clothes on her back. She lost her place and they gave her manhood. When VH1 casted grown behind women who were willing to jump on tables and give one another black eyes, for every one of these shows that we were willing to watch and keep on the air, and for every show idea that was pitched to a producer where women actually got along and displayed sisterhood, but we rejected it as boring and it got canceled, we gave her manhood. When men in the church didn't know that submission was a contract based on him loving her like Christ loved the church, laying his life down, not knowing that sacrificial love is an official love, but instead, when he ignored the call and decided that domination was leadership, they gave her manhood. When the leaders in the church told the masculine girl struggling with her sexuality that the solution was to put on a dress and not Jesus Christ himself, when they just cleaned the outside of the cup and left her to drink dirty water, they gave her manhood. And if she, precious sister, even in this room, hears this poem and doesn't realize that though she has been victimized, she is not the victim. If she doesn't see the ways that she also has given up her womanhood, she will continue to choose manhood and deny herself the gift that is womanhood. Thank you.